went to break and you decided to pick the Spurs. Explain why.
Well, because I feel the Spurs is the best basketball team. Obviously I am a former Spur, but, I'm really thinking basketball, and I just think the Spurs just play great basketball. They done been here before. They done won it 4 times, and they know how to win this time of the year.
Yeah, this is the time of year to win.
So, George Gervin, I haven't ever said this to you before, but in the late 70s, you were my favorite player to watch, because it was a show a night. But I started looking at your stats last night, and I realized in 3 of 4 years in the late 70s, early 80s, you did attempt the most shots in the NBA. Now, you're winning scoring titles. And your team was very good. I don't know if a lot of the younger fans remember.
Yeah.
2 of those teams made it to the conference finals. But my question is, given the fact that the Spurs do share the basketball, unlike any other team that I've ever seen, could your game have fit into this Spurs system? Could you have played for Coach Popovich?
Oh, there's no question.
No question.
And the reason why is because Pop know how to win. Pop would have made me understand that I may have took less shots to be more effective. And
wow,
I was
you'd be okay with that.
I'm all about winning. Obviously I shot the most during the 70s, but I probably made the most too. So it all fit in. But yeah, I could have played with Pop. I have a lot of respect for him. I like how he put teams together, and I wouldn't mind being part of a winning championship team.
And some nights you might get 14 instead of 34, and you'd be good with that.
Well, if I shot 4 or 5 times, I got 14. I'll be real good with that.
Yeah.
Because it's all about percentage.
Yeah.
And I shot 51% career. So I think I would have fitted real well playing with a guy like Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and even David Robinson, for that fact. I think it would have made my game a lot more smoother, too.
And you might have some jewelry to show for it.
I might have some jewelry, but I got some jewelry.
You don't have some jewelry.
Don't do that. Don't show them that this early in the morning. Don't do that.
Okay, I've heard comparison after comparison of you to Kevin Durant. Is that accurate? Do you see
I see a lot of similarities.
similarities.
I mean, basically because of our size. We don't play alike. I think that I had a lot more weapons than Kevin. I think Kevin was a lot taller than me. Kevin shot the ball a lot deeper than me. But I see some things that I can help him with, as far as, expanding his game. And, again.
Like what?
I shot 51%. So if you want to find out how to shoot 51%, come ask Ice.
I love it.
Come ask Ice. That's all you got to do, Katie. Come ask Ice.
Kevin is not the strongest guy yet. Still looks like he hasn't matured physically. Do you think that he needs to post guys more?
I think, playing with his back to the basket would help his shooting percentage. I think he'll be a lot more effective playing with his back to the basket.
I agree.
The guys won't beat him up as much, and I think he'll get more free throws, learning to play back to the basket. So, that's just one example of helping him taking it to the next level. He already, I think, the baddest guy out there. I think LeBron's still the best.
Okay. But there's another bad guy in Oklahoma City who
You
plays
love him.
"quote-unquote" point guard,
Yeah.
which I think is more shooting guard, and they degenerate a little bit into your turn, my turn, your turn. Do you think that you, Iceman, could have played with Russell Westbrook?
Well, I think I could. But I'm a little older now, so I think different. At this stage of the game, I think West is potential-wise could be one of the best point guards of all time. Just understanding the game, understanding situations, I think that'll make him better. I think he can lead the league in assists, averaging
really?
14, 15, and averaging 20 points. I think he had that type of potential. So if it was me and I was playing with him, I would encourage him to understand that, and I think it'll really make him a better basketball player.
Okay, but many, many nights, Westbrook attempts more shots than the
Then
MVP.
KD, the real MVP.
KD.
Well, if I was coach, then I'll say something.
Thank you.
But you're not.
Thank you.
You got a question for Iceman before we let him go?
What would be the thing that would help try to help catapult Russ into these quote-unquote MVP conversations, or like you said, growing into maybe one of the best point guards of all time? What things would you do?
I mean, I think it's just understanding. I think the mental aspect of the game would help him tremendously. You know, obviously his physical attributes, you know, his ability to, you know, get up and down the floor and just to understand the game. I think more mental than anything else will really take him to the next level.
So would it be more film study you alluding to?
I think more hanging out with veterans, legends like myself that he believes.
Ask Ice.
Okay.
He said ask Ice. I don't know. Did you hear him
Love
say
this.
ask Ice?
This is great.
I love it. Hashtag ask Ice, guys.